All right, so using a turbulence model, like I said, you need to use a turbulence model. Without this, your answer will be wrong. Always use K omega SST or Spalart LMRs. And the reason why you need such a powerful computer is when you use these two models, then what you can do is you need to have really, really small cell sizes. How small? There is a parameter called as Y plus, which basically says which basically says how much of the boundary layer you're capturing. Your boundary layering thickness delta can be as small as 1e minus 6, right? Now remember, there's a car that's 1 meter long, right? And if you have a computational cell that's 1e minus 6, how many cells do I need to basically cover the length of the car? 1,000,000 steps. So that is the number of cells that you need. And this is just on the ground. What about the other regions, right? So very quickly, your computational cell count increases when you're using these models, because these models are supposed to give you very accurate results. Okay, Sendil, then it's probably not possible to do CFD. Well, if you're doing internal flow applications, then it might be okay. And the other thing is, Sendil, these criteria, right? These types of machines are required, especially if you want to get your drag force. So if you're really serious about reducing your drag force, then yes, you cannot do CFD with hardware that is less than that. If you want to kind of show proof of concept, right? Just like what I'm doing right now, then a smaller computer, 8 GB or maybe 16 GB RAM should be okay. But if you're having 4 GB, then definitely no, I would not recommend doing anything with it, except for pipe flow analysis or flow or a backward facing step. So that is why one thing that we do is, for example, we actually have a course on external aerodynamics and all this stuff, right? So what we do is when people finish the course, they have a final project. And for those final projects, we basically ask them to run it on our computer, the bigger computer, which has 16 cores and 192 GB of RAM. Because only when you run simulations like that, you know what people in industries are doing, right? And when you do projects like that, it becomes much more easy to crack interviews, go for higher education and things like that. I mean, I completely understand, right? So depending upon how much funding your college has, your the hardware that is available might not make a lot of sense. Anyway.